Here's the thing about living in an HOA. They'll fine you for being too loud, but in my neighborhood, they fined me for being too quiet. Yeah, this one's weird, even for HOA logic. I'm a pretty low-key guy. I don't throw parties, I don't blast music, I don't even mow early in the morning. Most days, the loudest thing in my house is my coffee maker, groaning at 6 a.m. So you can imagine my confusion when I got a letter from the HOA titled, Notice of Violation, Disruptive Silence. I thought it was a prank. Nope, they were dead serious, according to the letter. My unusually low property noise levels created an acoustic imbalance in the community, whatever that means. They said my house made the neighborhood sound dead, and that it encouraged other residents to lower their noise output, which somehow affected social cohesion. In short, I wasn't noisy enough, and they wanted me to engage in typical neighborhood activity, like keeping a TV on near a window or having background music in the yard. They even suggested I host small evening social gatherings to maintain audio consistency. If that sounds insane, it's because it is. So I went to the next HOA meeting, violation letter in hand. And the president, a man who loved the sound of his own voice, doubled down. He said, communities thrive on sound. Your house feels abandoned. It drags down the vibe. I asked him if he was seriously trying to regulate volume. He said yes. So I smiled, nodded, and went home because I had a plan. For the next week, I walked around the neighborhood with a decibel meter app, lawnmowers, dogs barking, cars idling, kids playing, normal stuff, all significantly louder than anything happening on my property. Then I looked up the city's noise ordinance. Turns out our HOA had been breaking it almost daily, so I filed a formal noise complaint, not against one neighbor, against the entire HOA community. And because I had a week's worth of recorded data, time-stamped and logged, the city actually investigated it. Imagine the look on the HOA board's faces when code enforcement rolled through the neighborhood with clipboards and measuring equipment. Suddenly, the president wasn't so confident about communities thriving on sound. A few homeowners got warnings. The HOA received a citation for failing to enforce reasonable quiet hours, and the president was told his constant outdoor meetings violated multiple sections of the noise code. 2 days later, a new letter showed up at my door. The previous violation was issued in error. We regret the misunderstanding, but I wasn't done. At the next board election, I presented my evidence publicly. Neighbors were sick of the board's nonsense, and the president was voted out on the spot. Now, the new board changed the noise rules completely. Quiet hours extended, lawn work restricted, outdoor meetings reduced, and my house, still as peaceful as ever. Sometimes you don't beat noise with noise, you beat it with silence and the law.